One more time, it's this one is a GX460 Lexus. You already saw this one many times on my videos, but today I want to repeat this video because I mean it's a new car, but I'm gonna repeat the video doing this job because we're gonna use something I made a long time ago. I don't use too much because I have another system, but today I'm gonna show you my own system. Oh, I made this one a long time ago. Is this one? Remember for Sevlai they called Easy Wire, but I just put the name ZY. That's another name. Okay, so that was just when I was making some things right here. So it is very simple system. It's just a suction cups attached to this triangular piece of wood. The thing is this: you use remember those suction cups from equalizers, the red ones, the big ones. So it's the same one. I took this part and I used the suction cup, the little hose of the aquarium, my the little clamps for electricity pipes, my pump. This one is I have to reduce the size inside because the bearings is half, so I have to reduce to half because this is more bigger. And I think we can use power or my ratchet. So, and also I'm going to use the other one I made. Remember, I make more holes on this one before in other videos for my 4Runner, the red one I did, and we make some wheels and we're going to use on this one. Okay, remember this one is the nylon ball bearing. It's going to make this thing just move really nice. I have my my BTB. So when I sharp this one, I don't have to do too much. I just do probably 3 times, and that's it. No more. So I don't have to sharp too much, and I got a very nice sharp. The key on this kind of tools is don't hit any metal or clips or you're gonna start making damage, like a little pieces chunk right here, and that's when you have to use a grinder. So never make damage on this tool and you don't have to sharp too much. I got a new clips, new moldings. I'm gonna strip all the parts because you already saw this one in my other videos, and I'll be right back just to set this one, show you how I'm gonna cut this one today. Okay, see you next shot. Also we have this one. Remember, I already put my activator is on, it's drying 3 minutes when it's the regular temperature, but below, when it's really, really cold, 10 minutes we have to wait. And also today, remember, this windshield today is going to be a GGY. Okay, it's not GBN. Remember GGY because it's G is the green, G is the green tint, and Y coming with attachment, even with my moldings today. So remember, another one we have a GBY because it's a green, blue, Y attachment, but this one is GGY. It's coming with green color, green shade, and Y attachment, and it's gonna be PGW. That's the brand. The last part of the sticker is gonna say who made the brand. Okay, so I'll be right back. So just let me strip all these parts, and I'll be right back to set. Remember, if you don't have the hooks, you can just make this one. Always I do the same. Remember, just put this one in angle like this, and you have your hook. Okay, so I'm gonna use these ones today because I need it, and I'm gonna use those little dobbers to clean the dust and the dirt around the grass by the pitch wheel. And okay, these ones because they're a little harder. There you go. That one blow away. There you go. So we got a hook 4 of these, and I'm gonna use it, and I can keep those to reuse for clean. Okay. So okay, guys. So I'll be right back. So see you next shot. Okay, guys. So we already stripped all the parts. So now we're gonna use set our system. Remember, we're gonna use these little hooks right here. Let me put my timer. I'm gonna put my timer already there because I have something to do this afternoon, and I cannot be here all noon. This one. You have to put this one especially on this part right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the pitch wheel, like a double pitch wheel. That one is the part you gotta get careful with your line. So just stick that one exactly right there. That's for the gravity stops when they got a second gravities. Remember, this has 4, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Sometimes, like a Lexus does do that. Don't go really deep, or you're gonna catch it with your line. So just okay. We have 4 already. Let me disconnect my thruster. There you go. Now it's time to set this one. Okay, so I'm gonna use my, remember when you have a lot of excess of glue on the edge, cut a little bit, pre-cut with your knife without go really deep, or you're gonna scratch the pitch wheel, because sometimes the line is gonna get too much up and it's gonna break the line, so just careful. Now remember, this one we're gonna have a space in this area right here. We go right here. Remember here what I do is cross my lines in this direction, because I'm going to use the same style like the easy wire from Sistem. So now we're going to just put the line here, and we got the line already out. So now make sure don't cross your line, or you have to move your system. In this case, you know, this one is going to be the left, this one the right. Remember, the top is the right, the bottom is the left. And here, just pulling probably right here, separate those lines. Okay, I'm going to just put the first one on the top. Just careful with your clips. I'm gonna go right here by the molding. And now, remember, we're gonna use the line right here. This one has a lot of glue, even they catching the clip, so we gotta get careful right there. So that's why I make a pre-cut in that area, because I don't want to catch my my line with the edge of the glass, so it's gonna break it. No matter which one is, it's gonna break. Just a little pull, a little more. Here, and let's see. You see how high is going to be my line? That's because it's really, really close, and I make a little pre-cut, so it's going to be fine. And remember, up here we got a gravity stops. Those kind of gravity stops, they're really, really tight, because the pitch wheel is very close to the glass. You have to bend it a little bit, not too much. Okay, so I got this one here. Okay, as you see, my lines is crossing, so what I'm doing is this one is going to cut the top, that one going that way, but I'm going to cut first this part and move the system to the other side. Okay, so let me get my ratchet and let's start making the cut. I'm gonna have my ratchet. I can use power or ratchet, any of those systems. Okay, so today I'm going to show you we can use both of these. So if I want to go manual, you know, I can go and start cutting. I can secure this line, or I can just you know, or I can just start cutting. The one of the lines start moving, I have to just secure it, right? So this one you're gonna cut the right first, because that one is gonna be the left side. Okay, so the right is the left is the right. Okay, and you see. Now remember, I didn't clean my glass, so this is another example why we have to clean the glass. You saw my system start moving, and that kind of caps for equalizers, they are really strong, but we didn't clean. So we're gonna make the difference. A little alcohol. Remember, it's got to be Rubin, not the ethylic, because that's another one for massage. Because this is very important. That's the problem. The glass is contaminated, and you see all this mark. So if we don't clean, that's the problem we're gonna have. Remember, the problem, they are not the system. When the people say, oh, the system moved too much, or this one is not good, no, it's because you don't follow the steps you have to do. Okay, are you gonna see the difference now? see? Now the system don't move too much, and it's pretty close to the edge, so I don't have to worry about the cover. Gotta get careful in that corner. Remember, always we have the problem, so use this one. I got my gravity stopped exactly on this area, so I have to get careful now. And this point, you have to just careful, don't catch your gravity stops, or the metal I mean, because you're gonna break your, there you go, we break that one, and that's it. That's as far you can go. Now, we're gonna pass the system to the other side. That's what I made. When I made this one was very cool because I don't have to move too much my suction cap. So now on this point, the only I have to do is catch my line and move on this direction. Now remember, I have to clean my glass. I always do this one before, but I didn't clean. But I want to show you now, taking that chance to say, if we don't clean the glass a little bit, your system is gonna start moving too much, no matter which one is. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna put the system just right here in this point. Okay, I'm catching the light, so right there. All right, so now we're gonna make the cut. I'm gonna use power now, but if my line start moving, I have to secure it with this little pin right here. So I'm gonna go now. Where's my ratchet? Let me see. Oh, right here. I have a long time without use this one. So okay, that's for the top. And this one, I'm sorry, that one the bottom. This is the top. There you go. Okay, now if the line start moving, I have to secure it. Okay. So remember, we gotta get careful with my lines here. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, and now this is my gravity stop exactly right here, so we gotta get careful. In another cars I can go more faster, but this one I go more slow because those kind of gravity stops right here, the pitch wheel is very low, very high, and I don't want to break my line. Okay, there you go. So you see, we break that one already, and you can go in that point even a little more far if you want. You can just make that cut. You see the gravity stop right here? You see my line start moving. When this is happening, it's time to secure one side. Okay, in this case I'm going to secure this one right here, and just making my cut, and that's it. No more. That's the only angle I have. Now we're going to go to the top, but I'm going to use power. But now I'm going to secure the other one, this one right here. Got it all right there. Okay, and now it's going to make that cut. My battery is a little low. You know what? Let me see the charge. Yeah, it's low, so I cannot use this one, the power right now. It's a little lower. So we're gonna just make the cut, you know, manual. Okay, when you cut the top, the bottom, and when you start cutting it this way, it's going to be doing more faster. That's a lamination, that's why they pass like that. And there you go. Okay, so I can use power. In some cars I have a problem with the power, especially if I have because I don't have any bearing inside here, So that's the problem. When you have a bearing, what I did here is to put those kind of Cooper flushes. It's like a little piece of metal inside. I mean, not metal, it's a Cooper. And I have just this one inside. So I have to change this one for a bearing, and that's gonna spin it a little better, and I can use my power. But I still can use power sometimes. But it works better with the manual. Okay, so that's the only I have to do with this one. So it's very simple. I use this one when I didn't have any system before, like the WRD or from equalizers, you know. I use this one a lot, but I never put any videos. Okay, so we finished on this one. Let me get those hooks right here. I'm missing one, so never miss anything inside except for these ones. Then can be a problem. Okay, and now we're gonna just put this one. They have to adjust right now. So we're gonna just put this one, remember, right here. There we go. And my stop. A little more up, probably here, a little more higher, right there. Let's gonna see if that one is gonna work in that spot. Let me get my suction cups and hold it for a second to adjust the two. As you see, my glass fall on this side, so let's bring it right here. So I got it reached, you see, the same spot. In this case, I'm too higher, so I have to go more lower. Let me just put my head down. So I'm higher, so we're gonna go down one more hole here, probably here. Right there. This one I like because it's almost the same like the Forerunner. A lot of space here. So you see, still I need to reach that point. So always has to be adjust your tools with the oil glass. One more. You see, right there. Very, very close to the same spot. Okay. So now we're going to test in how the sliding this area. You see, at this point it's really easy to maneuver this one. And at the same point, they move a little bit because that little pin is really, really, really small. But I'm not going to do that. The only I have to do is set my glass, move a little bit, and that's it. I don't have to slide in for each side to side. So I don't have to do that. Okay. So now we know exactly what's the spot we need. Remember, I'm gonna set my glue on my glass because it's gonna be right here. So that's it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna clean the bee and I'll be right back just to set the windshield and we finish. That's the last one today. It's Friday. There's a bird, well, not the birthday, but we have to go and get some drinks. It's time. Okay guys, and also tomorrow we have a new Panamera. This is a new body style, 2018. So I'm gonna put that one in my videos because the rain sensor change is different. I mean, the lane departure is not the same like the other one. So the style on the new Panamera 18 is different. So it's the same body style, but they changed little things, and the brackets for the lane departure change. So that one is gonna be on my video. So I'm gonna move this one. It's right there. And I'll be right back guys. Already set. I'm gonna just put the primer on. We have only, you see, 16 minutes. Very nice time. Another, we're gonna finish probably in 40. So, or maybe 35, but I'm gonna stop right here. We stop in 16:14. I'm gonna just set those. It's gonna take me a couple minutes more and I'll be right back just to finish. So, but you know what? I don't wanna just stop. Let's start counting. I don't wanna stop here. That is, yeah, let's go on one more. There you go, 16:15. Okay guys, see you right back. I put the primer, remove the old clips. I already set my tool here, so we're ready to go. Now, I see my timer, 28. Remember, we stopped in 16, but I continued my timer So it's not really too much time because I have to wait the primer dry, so we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna set my glue now. Remember, this glue dries faster, very faster, so we have to you know, get careful, because if this thing's cold before you set the windshield, that's it, you're done. You have to redo the job again. So that's why this glue don't give you too much time. If you go more than 2 minutes, it's too much. So that's why it's very important when you have all the parts out, cows, everything, because something you have to stop at the middle of the process. When the glue is drying, that's it, you have to do it again. So I got little dots right here, 1 2 3, that's my line. Remember, this glue is going to go down here and keep those little dots all the way here, that way. Okay, you can see those little ones right there. My other foam is going to be right here, 2 fingers from here. The third one is the glue, and 2 more for the bottom, but I don't have it. They don't want to give it to me. When I request for those, they say we don't have it. Always they say they don't have it. What I know is they're cheap. That's why. Too much air in those sachets today. All the morning today, all my sachets has a lot of air. That was very important, pushing down a little bit, because I need to get those bubbles out. Okay, 1 sachet, that's nice. Okay, remember now, all my glues, what I'm doing is set the glue in the middle and finish in the middle, the same like the dealership does. I can go passenger side to driver side, but to me, I think people start driving on the driver side first, but you know, it's up to you. Okay, now we're ready to set this one. You see, and that at the bottom right there, in that area, I can see a lot of bubbles. I need to just push them down a little bit harder than normally, because if not, those bubbles are gonna blow later. But remember, I'm gonna set first right there. A little bit more higher. There you go. Alright. Remember, I'm not gonna be sliding too much. It's just to set, move a little bit, and that's it. Because you start moving, that thing is gonna move and folding, so just careful. So that system is not going to be the same like the roller deck, like you can start sliding the glass too much. It's just to set, move, adjust, and that's it. Because remember, the roller decks, you can slide in the glass a lot, but this one, it's not possible. Because the pin right there on the bottom is really easy to turn, and you're going to mess all the glue with the stick, and the parts right here, so it's going to be a lot of mess. Okay, let me see. You see, you got a lot of room. My glue exactly is gonna sit by the place has to be. And here, yep, it's very nice. Okay, so let it down first here. I gotta secure it with that little piece of cord. Go down there and set. Okay, you see my space here is nice, so what I'm doing now is pushing down, and let's see. Okay, you can see my glue expanding very nice. I'm pushing a little more in that area on the bottom, because remember, we have a lot of bubbles, so I have to just make sure the bubbles don't gonna blow open later. See my glue expanding. Okay, and you see nothing squeezed inside, nothing outside, just a little bit. So that's the best deal, because I don't know why always the dealers glass is coming with too much on one side or on the other side. A lot. They catch the clips, they catch the molding, and that's when we have a problem to release the moldings, when I have to save it. Okay guys, so now remember my test. I have my open windows, but it's no big deal because I'm very far from the window, so it's not a big deal. So we're gonna use this one today. Remember, red light, that's the leak. I'm gonna block the signal with my body. Especially at the bottom, I want to make sure that it has no problems, no bubbles open or something. Or I maybe put the glue too high or too low. You know, that's why I make this test. Because I can fix everything now. If the glue is not in the right position, I have to wait for tomorrow and redo the job. So never leave the job like that, or you're gonna have a recall and you're gonna do it anyway. So there you go. Perfect. Okay guys, so you know how it's gonna finish. Okay, so the only I have to show you on this video, because I did this one before, you already saw it, but I use another system. So today I just want to show you my arm cut out system I make a long time ago, before I have another systems. So, and my new adapters for my stick from equalizer, so we're good. Okay guys, tomorrow I'm gonna show you my Panamera 18. It's not mine, it's the customer, but I'm gonna show you how the glass is coming for the new 18 Panameras. And that's it. The rest of the jobs, you know already. My 1505 for F250s. I got a Passat IS 250, you already saw that one. So many of these. 1551 is really hard, so this one is a challenge, especially on the bottom when they have more. You know, I found cars with more than 2.5 inches thick. That one, the 1551 for the F150s, the old ones, man, that's a good bone on the bottom. Okay guys, so see you tomorrow with the Panamera, and after that see you Monday. Okay, hope you have a good weekend, and see you next 36 minutes. Good time, maybe before 30, 35. That was nice. Okay guys, see you next time. So this is done. Now what I'm doing here is I make some tests about my glue, the Zik Attack. So I want to see what is the best bonding or what is the best system. So what I did is I got my counter, you know, my timer right here. So I already passed my 3 minutes for my activator. So I cleaned 3 of these lines with a Beta Braid. This one no Beta Braid, but I use a scrub like this, and my GC 800. And we put primer, the 207, and this one, but I clean with a Braid. This one I didn't use this one, just the Beta Clean and primer. Now here I'm going to use another line of primer, so I just wait in my 3 minutes, so it's ready to prime. And this one I'm not priming, it's just my activator, like the instructions for this kit has to be. Okay, but the Sika product say it's not problem, you can prime it after you use the activator. So I want to see what's the best way, because I want to get the best bonding possible on these cars. Okay, so I'm going to put on this one now, prime it after my activator. Remember the difference with 207 and 5504 for Dow is you don't have a fit paint on the glass, you have to use double coat for the 5504. And this one, when I asked those guys for the Zik Attack, they say just one is fine. So I'm following just the instruction for the manufacturer. But because if you put too much bond, you know, too much primer, you reduce the bonding on the glass surface for the glass or the pitch wheel. So that's why we don't have to put too much. But the 5504 has a problem. It's really thin, and when you start passing the caulking gun with just one coat and no frit paint on the glass, it start peel it off. So that's why you have to go double coat and 5504. So I'm gonna wait another probably it has to be 6 minutes for the primer, because I'm using a line when the body is just really spots. But this one I'm gonna wait 6 minutes more, and I'm ready to set. So I'm gonna now put my glue on this one, and this one, and wait for the other one another 3 minutes more. Okay, so we're gonna use remember mine. Let me use, because I use this one for the quarter glass, but I'm not sure it still is good or not. Yeah, I gotta just remove. Oh, and it still is good. I thought it was dry already, but it's fine. There you go. Come on. Okay, so this is the first one. So let's go with the second one. Oh, no, sorry. I didn't wait enough time. How much we say? 4, 5, 6. I got 2 minutes. No, this one is no good. I gotta go on this one. Remember, we put the primer on that one already, so. Okay, and this one is just better clean and primer. So let's see what happened. Okay, so let me see how my bonding is. Okay, so I don't need to put too much pressure. It's just, in this case, the attachment is the important thing. No matter how much weight you put on these ones, because the bonding is not good, you can have attachment when you're pushing down, but when you pull it, it's gonna come off. So the goal on this one is just see how much, force the glue is gonna have when they attach, like when you touch the surface. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Not the pressure, because if I push it down, of course it's gonna attach, but what I wanna do is see what happens when you put the glue on the surface with the treatments for the chemicals and see what happens. Okay, I already passed my time here, so let's go to put the glue now. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit because that glue coat really fast. Just let's see how long it's gonna be to get it coat. Let me just stop right here. Get the timer. Okay, we're counting. Okay, I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take to this thing dry. Make a coat. So let's see. I'm gonna just start making all these things right here. We're gonna close the business now because it's Friday. It's almost 6. We gotta go home. Guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start making, put all my tools in order. I'm gonna stop the video here and I'll be right back in probably 3 minutes and see what happened. Okay, see you next. Okay guys, so we're waiting, so let's see. You see, this is an example. If I set my glue right now, okay, this is with nothing like the other guys do all the time. No primer, nothing, they just clean and that's it. So you see this one is very sticky, right? Okay, so we got the marks. So now this one is 3 minutes. You see, there's a little marks left on the paper towel, but they don't stick anymore. You see? So 3 minutes, they make a little coat, but it still is wet. You see that? But this one definitely, you see, you catch it. So I'm gonna do this one like the other guys does, without clean. Because this morning I did one job in Porsche dealerships, and another guy showed up and put a windshield for the Odyssey 2501, and he didn't make any clean, nothing, just didn't remove the cowl, just the wipers up. Even the glass was cleaner just with a piece of paper, just like that. It didn't even clean the glass, just stick the glass in the hole. So, you know, some guys, they got too far. So we have 4 minutes now. I'm gonna take my glass. Okay guys, sorry, my other camera died. The battery is really low. Okay, you see here, so my glue is attaching, okay, to the glass. That's what I want to test now today, just how the glue attach to the glass at the first touch. I don't want to put any pressure. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for how is the attaching when you trimming the glass with all the products. And this one, I don't put anything. Just clean the glass and just set the bee and see what happens, like the other guys does all the time. So okay, so I'm gonna back tomorrow, show you the results, what happened tomorrow. We're gonna try to cut this bee just pulling by your hands, because when the glue is not good, you can just pull the glue just by your hands. So let's see which one of this one is the best bonded. Just the pads activator with primer, just the beta breed and primer, and half a half, just beta clean glue, beta clean primer and glue, and nothing here. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. We finish here and see what happened tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow guys.